Hair's not brushed yet, but that's okay. I haven't been on here for a while because I've been not feeling too great, and I just been busy with school, and I work once a week, and I've been doing a lot of homework lately, so, trying to catch up on the works and everything, so I plan on saving up and maturing better before I get married. When that happens, it's not going to happen for over 5 years, I'm pretty sure, because of my disability and his. And I plan on learning how to. Sorry about the music. It's calming. I plan on learning how to do sign language. I already know some. I get to spell my name and my middle name and my last name. I'm not gonna do my last name, obviously, because that's kind of private, but all I know is that I'm trying to learn more so I could speak to the deaf and be able to communicate with the autistic when I meet one, which I've met several in my lifetime. So because of residential and because of hospitalization, I've met one at a hospital. So a little bit about me that you guys don't know is that I used to want to hurt myself really badly in desperate ways, but I don't do that anymore. I've actually healed pretty well from that, and I just feel like God has given me grace and love in ways that I cannot understand. I prayed for a boyfriend. He gave it to me. I prayed for healings that I may understand what he wants, and I've become to trust him. I've become to trust God, and I'm a member of my church now because of that. I'm very happy that I'm able to learn in school and be better and learn how to communicate better, even though I struggle. Hi, Emmanuel. I've learned that life isn't easy, but you can make it interesting. You can make it more interesting by being funny in other ways, or you can learn to adapt to different changes. What I used to do is I used to do a lot of stuff, but I'm actually better now. I'm more healthy mentally, at least. I don't do things I used to. Sophie! Sorry about that. My cat is being ridiculous. So basically what I'm trying to say is people that are struggling, you don't need to struggle as much as you think you do. There's life out there that is wonderful. Yeah, of course. You can see my cat. Hold on. Sophie! That's my cat. Hold on. There she is. Sophie, stop. Sophie. She's a little hyper right now. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, she is pretty cute. And I just learned in my lifetime that not everything can go your way. So life is unfair. I've dealt with things that it doesn't how do I explain it? I've been through things that is really traumatic. I've been through relationships that, I've been through families, several of them. Sorry, I'm crying a little bit. It's a sad story. But I'm adopted into a new family because I've been traumatized, abused, and I realized that God gave me a family that I can trust, that is helping me learn to grow and to help me learn how to be an adult. Now I'm 22, but I still have fetal alcohol syndrome up here. So I struggle with mental stuff, but I'm honestly trying my hardest to understand what God wants, what my parents are trying to teach me. I do better in school now, even though I sucked at school, in high school and middle school and everything. But in college, it seems like it's kind of easier, if that makes sense. I don't know how, but it just seems better. Now that I have a dog and a cat, and I have more responsibility, and I just feel wonderful. I have a boyfriend. I've been praying for a long time for one, and apparently he's been praying for a girlfriend for a while too, so works out pretty well, right? So yeah, I was abused pretty bad almost my whole life. And I just feel grateful that God has given me things that I cannot imagine. He gave me love. He showed me how to act around people in general. I do better with communication sometimes. I do some things that keeps me happy. Hobbies like crocheting, reading. I actually read a lot. And it actually helps me calm down when I'm upset, which I get upset pretty much all the time. But I do take meds for that. And there's a lot of other things you guys don't know about me. Like, I love horses. I used to take riding lessons, but it got too expensive, so I had to stop. Then I used to play my clarinet, which I do occasionally, but I don't take lessons anymore because it wasn't in my budget anymore. I have a job, but it doesn't pay as well. It pays really well, to be honest. It just doesn't pay the desired amount to be able to live on my own, which I kind of live in this space, and the house is actually out there. Out the door. I'm actually facing my window. And so I kind of live in a different situation. I have a disability, so it's harder for me to grow up fast. And it takes time for my brain to adjust and to learn how to be an adult. So I have to learn how to communicate faster, how to understand and comprehend what people are saying. I have to learn to be okay with the answer that I get. Like, say if the answer is no, I have to be okay with that. I can't yell, which I do sometimes, but I can't yell, I can't throw a fit, I can't act like a little kid. I'm not a little kid anymore. And people call me a little kid because, especially my family, because I act like one. They treat me like one because I act like it. Now, if I really wanted to be an adult, I could. I've acted like an adult quite a bit, but it's hard knowing what I've been through and wanting to adjust and change my life. That's why I went to residential, because I used to run away. But I don't run away anymore. I'm actually pretty much healed through certain parts of my brain. I understand that even though I was not cared for in a lot of my life, I am still loved, cared for, and I am very well off with my family and God and all the things that I've been through. I just feel welcomed into God's family. So if any one of you has these kind of important messages, post them in the comments and see what you can think of that might, help with other people who are struggling with emotions or physical ability or stuff like that. Because who knows? God might help you. Or no, he might not. He will help you. That's how good God is. He loves you no matter what. Even if you try to run away, he will find you. He won't find you. He is there for you. He will never leave you. God is there. He is there and here, and his spirit is with you. I hope you all like this video, and I hope you all enjoy your day. That's all I have for right now.